Hi guys, my name is Cindy Mureithi in Moi University doing technology education in building and construction. So today I'm here to take you through my experience in the trip that we went to Mombasa, which took place in March. So the first day in Mombasa, we were taken to various companies. There were six of them. And the first day we went to AVA, which is Associated Vehicle Assemblers. Yeah, it was located at Miritini, and they took us through various processes which are involved in assembling of vehicles. And the first process was the assembling, which takes place in three lines. The first line involves assembling of small cars like Premio, and then the second line involves assembling of medium cars like Land Cruisers, and then the third line involved assembling of huge cars like trucks. So once assembling is done, they perform tests, various tests on the vehicles to make sure that they are fit for the job. So some of the tests involved were steering, they did brake tests, lights test, and wheel alignment test. So once testing is done, they also paint according to the preferred color. Yeah. So the second day we went to Corrugated Sheets Company, and while there we were taken through various processes like leveling, trimming, profiling, and galvanization. Those are the processes involved in production of sheets. And the first test that they took us through was called tension leveling test. So here, the raw sheets of iron, uh, which are approximately 2 millimeters thick, is leveled. They are leveled to provide different gauges. They have like 32 gauge, 30 gauge, 28, and 26 gauge. So they were leveled according to the customer's preference or specification. So after that, they did galvanization. We were shown how they galvanize the sheets. The sheets are galvanized using molten zinc and aluminium at a temperature of 600 degrees Celsius through oxidation. So the process is continuous. They called it continuous galvanization. And once galvanization was done, we were taken through profiling, where the sheets are pressed to a required profile. Could be a box profile or corrugated profile. Yeah. So also in profiling, the sheets are cut according to a specific length according to the customer's preference or specification. So after that company, we visited Brollo Steels. In Brollo Steels, they produce steel using turbine pipes, pipes like round pipes, rectangular pipes, or circular pipes. So some of the steps involved or processes include uncoiling. So the sheets are first uncoiled, and then after uncoiling, welding takes place. So the uncoiled sheets are joined to form pipes. And once they are joined to form pipes, cleaning is done so that they can be ready for galvanization. They are cleaned thoroughly and then galvanized using zinc to prevent them from rusting. So the next day, we were taken to Mombasa Cement Limited. It's one of the leading East African companies of producing cement. So while there, they took us through the process And the first step was extracting the raw materials from the sites, which are limestone, clay, and iron ore. So once they're extracted, they are then the limestone and clay are mixed, and then the mixture is put into a kiln for burning at a degree approximately 1400 to 1500 degrees Celsius. So once burning is done, the next step is cooling and grinding. They are cool. The mixture is cooled to a temperature of around 100 to 200 degrees Celsius. And then in this step, gypsum is also added to regulate the setting time of cement. Yeah, and then after that's the last step. So after cooling and grinding, the cement is ready for packaging. It's then packaged into bags and it's ready for sale. So after that, we went to African Marine, and some of the services that African Marine offers are ship repairs, uh, painting, and waste disposal. So generally, they do the ship repairs. They took us through some of the major parts that they repair, and the services take place in the docks. They have dry dock and a wet dock. And then uh, the last day we were taken to KenGen. It's a Kenya Electric Generating Company. And in KenGen, we were told that they use diesel as their main fuel. Actually they use diesel only. So it's among the largest diesel plants in East Africa, and it's connected to area grid of 132 kilovolts. So here the first step is the storage of diesel. They store diesel and water in huge tanks of approximately a volume of 10,000 degrees, 10,000 meters cubic. Yeah, and so the diesel is first channeled and separated from sludge. And then once that is done, it's placed into boilers for heating, where it's heated at a very high temperature to produce steam. And then the steam is used to run turbines or propellers in the generator engines, which in turn produce power. So once the power is produced, it's tapped and supplied to transformers at a voltage of approximately 415 volts. Yeah, which is ready for consumption by the customers. Uh, that was all. Those were the companies that we visited, and it was a nice experience to get to learn and visit those companies. So, in conclusion, I'd like to thank the entire Moi University fraternity for giving us the opportunity to go and learn, yeah, and get the experiences that we got there.